What is up, Pokemon fans? It's Nidovin here again, and today we're gonna go through something that just arrived in the mail from my warehouse in the United States. It's a little something from my friends at Ship My Cards. Let's check it out. So my friends, this one's a pretty important mail day for me because there has been a set that I've been working on over this year. If you don't know, it's the Shadowless base set, and I'm pretty sure the cards in this package right here have the remaining cards I need to finish that set. But in addition to that, inside this package are a couple of items that were only available in the United States and weren't available for us here in Australia. You had to get them through the Pokemon Center in the US, and I think you guys might know what I'm talking about. So without further ado, let's crack into this one and let's check out what we have from my warehouse in the United States. I should probably tell you how it works when it comes to the warehouse situation that I have in the United States. Maybe we crack into this first and then I'll share that with you guys. So let's rip this open. As you can see, these guys do a really good job of packing. Just gonna grab my trusty knife. And we can see who it's from. And that's right. So it is from the guys at Ship My Cards. Now, if you don't know about Ship My Cards because you're a beginner to this hobby or you're just not aware of who they are, essentially they're a service that consolidates your shipped items, in this case in the United States, in one location, and then consolidates that and then sends it to you in your home country. So for me, I'm in Australia, and sometimes it can cost quite a bit for me to post individual items from, say, eBay sellers and other sellers in the United States. Not only does it cost a lot of money to ship, there's also the import fees that we have to pay when we import something from the United States to Australia. So you got your shipping charges, you've got your tax charges as well. What we can do though, is if we have a warehouse or somewhere to send our cards in the United States, then we only pay the tax fees within that nation, and then we can ship that home, consolidate it, saving X amount of postage fees, and making that huge saving on not only the products, because quite a lot of the time, especially when it came to Shadowless cards for me, the cards were a lot more cheaper in the United States, even after conversion. And so we see a saving across the item itself, the shipping, and the tax too, all completely legal as well. So if you haven't already, I highly recommend you check out Ship My Cards. If that's something you'd want more information on from myself, I'd be more than happy to put together a video on how I ship my cards, if that helps you collectors out there. So let's crack into this. All right, so I might put this over here and I'll just take out the first thing. So obviously they pack the cards really well, guys. With the peanuts and all that sort of thing. And I think I've consolidated quite a few items here. I'll see if I can make this educational for you as well as, you know, informative. So let's have a look. So first cab off the rank is a Shadowless Mewtwo, guys. So have a look at that. So as you may or may not know, I've been trying to complete my Shadowless base set this year. And it has just been way easier for me to find Shadowless cards at a decent price over in the United States compared to here. You can see they've sleeved and top loaded these, and that's really awesome. So we've got a Shadowless vintage Mewtwo. I'm kind of looking for like a lightly played set, and you can see these aren't in, oh look at that crease. These aren't in perfect condition by any stretch, but they still look good on the front, so that's okay. And maybe at the end of this video, guys, I'll put my Shadowless binder together, and that'll be really awesome. And then next up we have, this actually looks okay. Oh no, guys, number one rule: don't put anything in a top loader without a sleeve first.
We don't do that here.
So this is not an error from Ship My Cards. This was from the person that I bought this from. Kind of disappointed, but looks like the card's still in okay condition with a bit of a ding down there. And if we have a look, It is a Fossil Dragonite, and this is not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. I think I got this one for a pretty decent price. Guys, if you've watched my first video, you'll know that Fossil Dragonite is the only holo I've ever pulled. And it is quite a sentimental card to me. And so that looks okay. That looks okay. No significant damage. Not too bad. That might hit like a 7. Or a 6 if I chose to grade it. And I might grade it. So good thing I always keep my own sleeves handy. But yeah, Devo that the seller didn't know to sleeve before top loading. Let's see what we've got next. This one, thankfully, in a sleeve. It's looking pretty good on the back. It's looking okay. Let's have a look. It's looking okay. It's actually okay. It's got a bit of a ding up there. That's all right. This is a... Oh, let's go. Yeah, I forgot I bought one of these. Shadowless Blastoise. Wow. And look, not too bad. You know, it's got a bit of scratching and surface damage, but gosh. The Shadowless cards just look so good. I'm stoked to add this one to the collection, guys. Shadowless Blastoise. All right, sleeve it up. Huge. Huge. Up next, we've got one that's a little bit damaged, as I can see from here. But guys, still stoked to have these vintage cards. You know, as old as they, you know, for how old they are, you can't expect too much. This one's a bit damaged on the edges here, but let's have a look. Oh, it's a scoop up. A Shadowless scoop up. I'll give you a bit of trivia maybe, or maybe you can answer this question in the comment section, but who knows how to tell a Shadowless trainer card from a unlimited base set trainer card? Because they almost look exactly the same except for a couple of things. There we go. Here's another one, and it is a Shadowless Nidoking. Nidovin pulls the Shadowless Nidoking. Here we go. And again, look, lightly played, but still looks really good on the front. Can't complain. These old, classic, vintage, and just look at the holo looks pretty good. That looks all right, you know. We're not fetching PSA 10s here by any means, but so nice to have the Shadowless base set coming in hot. I reckon I'm going to complete it today. Let's see what else. It's got a lot of wear and devolution spray. Let's have a look at the back first. Oh, the back looks okay. Not too bad. Oh, it's got a few dings up the top there and the bottom left. Oh, Clefairy another trainer. So yeah, pretty cooked this one. This would be like a PSA 2. Pokemon breeder. Again, really hard to find these guys. So I'm just happy to have them in any condition for the set. Here we go. Again, oh, this one's got a fold. You get item finder as well. All the trainer cards that I've been missing this whole time finally coming through. I never bought a Venonat. Oh, I think this is a freebie. So, looks like I got a freebie. Vintage Venonat over here. And what's the actual card? Oh, they've put it in backwards. Or is it the correct way? And I've been doing it wrong. Conditions okay. Looking pretty good. Pokemon Flute. Shadowless. So does anyone know how to identify them? Shadowless, let me know. How do you identify Shadowless traders? Let me know in the comments. And the last one in this stack is... Okay, looks to be in pretty decent condition. Oh, it's got a bit of a binder burr or something down here. I don't know if you can see that in the light. So it wouldn't be more than a 6, I don't think. And it's a less. So a ton of... I had so many trainers I was chasing, I guess. Let's see if we can grab anything else out of the box here. Top loaded cards. Oh, I got slabs. Oh, okay. All right. So we got a few bits and pieces here and a couple things still in there. Okay. Let's have a look. Open this up. And what do we have? What do we have? A pretty beat up card is what we have. Let's move these to the side. Yeah. Quite beat up. Oh, Shadowless Raichu. Oh well, I will take it. I'll take it to complete the set, no worries. Another trainer card, is it? Or something else? I can't remember. I know I got a ton of Shadowless Hollows and others, but a lot of trainer cards too. Maybe some rares. Maybe some Shadowless rares. Let's have a look. Alakazam. Oh, this is a beat up one. Okay, so the story with this one is I already have a Shadowless Alakazam, but I saw this for such a good price, I couldn't pass it up. So I just thought I'd pick it up anyway. It looks so cool. It looks so similar to the Radiant Alakazam, which I have here. You know, old versus new, guys. Look at that. That's sick. So let's have a look. Let's pull it all the way out. And it is double colorless energy, man. I think double colorless energy is the most expensive energy in Shadowless. But needless to say, I need it. I need it for the set. Now there was a card that I'm missing that I found for such a steal graded. The condition isn't that good, as you can see, probably see from the back here. Like it's got a few dings up there, but I did get this one for an absolute steal, and I really just, it was cheaper to buy it graded than it was to buy it raw. All right, so you can see that it's cooked here. Anyway, without further ado, let's have a look. It's a Shadowless Venusaur. And look, is that the price I paid for it? 80? Maybe. And you can see that the hollow is pretty good on it, but it's got like folds and stuff and creases in it. So it's a little bit cooked, and it got a PSA 3. So you got a PSA 3 in the mix as well. But I needed it for the Shadowless collection, so can't complain. Now, to top off the Shadowless set, I did need a pretty decent hit, a pretty significant card here. And the person who sold this to me said that they would send me a couple of gifts with this card when they sent it through. And I didn't know what they meant, kind of until now. So let's just have a look at the gifts that they sent. So here we go. Now, this is the card. And you might think this is the card that I've bought, but anyone who's ever seen a real Charizard GX will know that this is actually a proxy card. So I think the gift they sent me was a proxy or a fake kind of card. I didn't pay for this card. I didn't want a fake card, but it is a good one to have. Just so that we can do, perhaps we can do a video one day on how to identify fake cards and what they look like and that. Like if you've ever seen a real one of these, you'll know straight away. Everything's wrong with the hollow. It's not correct. Everything's wrong about how it's cut. The colors on the back, even the sound of it, the smell of it, everything's wrong. So that is a random card we got, but it is not anything that I bought. And then next we have what I think is another gift or the actual card. And this one's got some writing on it, so this won't be the card. But hey, look, I got a hollow Poliwrath. That's another little gift, not something that I ordered from the United States, but here, this is a card that cost me a little bit to get, that I did need raw for my raw Shadowless collection. It is a card I already have graded in Shadowless. So a few of you could probably guess what it is just from that. And you can see here the condition's okay. It's okay. It's not good. It's okay. It's got a bit of wear. You can see that in the light. But it is a Shadowless Charizard. Let's go. Man, I never get tired of seeing this card, I tell you, especially raw. Everything in me wants to grade this card, but I don't think I will. I'm trying to keep a raw Shadowless set. I think I might frame one and maybe pop it up here somewhere. So there you have it. I realize now I actually got the big 3. Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise. Huge. There you go. Well, there you go. Should I grade them? Should I grade them and try to match the PSA 3, or in any case, sleeve up the Zard and move on to what else we've got here. So this one, we know exactly what it is from looking at the back, and it is a special delivery Charizard. Now, anyone who pays close attention to the hobby will know what this is. This is a card that was, I think, a promo that promoted the opening of the Pokemon centers in the UK and from the Pokemon Company International. And this is something that you could only pick up with a certain... First, you had to win a code. Then you had to buy something to a certain value at the Pokemon Center in the United States. One of the absolute greatest benefits of Ship My Cards is that it gives you the ability to buy region exclusive items. Region exclusive items, just like this Charizard. And so I ended up placing an order on PokemonCenter.com, the US site. It shipped it to the warehouse in Arizona, and I was able to pick up this, which was a freebie, which was awesome. And it is the special delivery Charizard. And this, my friends, is a really cool promo card, but it's just pretty much Pikachu riding on the back of Charizard. And guys, I think what is the last thing I've been expecting, which I won't actually crack open today, is this thing. And it is what they've called a booster bundle. So usually the way that we buy cards is either in singles or in blister packs and things like that, booster boxes. But the Pokemon Company released a little booster bundle, which was literally what you buy if you just want to crack open 6 packs. I never saw this product in Australia, and so I think it was only a UK or US release. I thought, why not grab it and see if we can get some of those huge hitters from Lost Origin. You know what I mean, the Giratina or the Aerodactyl. I've had very poor luck, but I've been thinking about this box for the past, couple of weeks since I purchased it, and I've been thinking that we're going to have some good luck from this box. I don't know why. That is the kind of last thing in the box from the guys at Ship My Cards. So again, I'm really stoked to have received this mail from the United States, from the guys at Ship My Cards, from the warehouse there. It was the most speediest delivery that you can expect with the guys at FedEx. I ordered this on a Saturday and I'm recording this on a Wednesday, and it was that fast. It was so quick. It was handled well. It always is by the guys that Ship My Cards. This is not a paid promotion, by the way. I really just like the service that I get with Ship My Cards, and the fact that I can buy cards cheaper because they're in the United States, even after conversion, the fact that I can save on shipping as well, and the fact that because I'm not purchasing something from the United States directly and sending it to Australia, I don't have to pay any tax on the import of it because I'm literally shipping stuff that I already own from a storage facility that I'm paying for. So it is actually a huge cost saver when it comes to buying and collecting Pokemon cards. As I've said, my friends, I've been waiting so long to complete this Shadowless base set. If you've watched my early videos, you'll see I've been collating it in this vintage binder. So there's one last thing for me to do, and that is to complete this binder. This beastie boy right here. The double colorless energy. Wow. So there you have it, my friends. My Shadowless base set is complete. A few slabs that I do have to crack, but just awesome. So awesome. I love it. Well, there you go. That's my mail day from my warehouse in the United States, where I've been collating just a handful of cards over the past couple of months, waiting to ship them home, and I finally did just that. I hope you got something interesting out of this video. I hope you learned something, even if it was just about warehousing services like Ship My Cards. I hope you were able to learn something about shadowless cards and the fact that they're actually a bit cheaper in the United States. I hope you were able to enjoy this video just based on their art and the cool items that came out of it, like that special delivery Charizard. I hope that you continue to watch the videos. I hope that you're liking and subscribing. That would be awesome to get this content out there to other people. And I would hope that you'd keep an eye out for my upcoming mini series wrapping up the best sets of 2022. And with that, guys, I want to say thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.